Man dies near Scout Lookout in Zion National Park. 2 accused fentanyl dealers face manslaughter charges, and golf carts now legal to drive on certain St. George streets.
You're watching St. George News at 5.
On Monday, an unidentified male died in Zion National Park near Scout Lookout. Rangers treated the unknown hiker for nearly an hour and a half, providing emergency medical care before the man was pronounced dead. Multiple law enforcement agencies are still investigating the man's death. 39-year-old John Perry and 33-year-old Kimberly Hare were booked last weekend, each facing multiple felony charges related to drug possession and distribution. According to statements filed in support of their arrest, Perry and Hare, who are married, are accused of providing the fentanyl that allegedly led to the death of a 31-year-old woman at a Cedar City hotel in April. Police officers who responded to the hotel that afternoon found the woman, who was 21 weeks pregnant, unresponsive with alleged evidence of drug use nearby. Following a unanimous vote by the St. George City Council, driving a golf cart down certain streets is now legal. Here's Maury Kessler for more on this.
Golf carts are now legal to use on certain streets in St. George thanks to a new ordinance adopted by the City Council last week. The ordinance outlines when and where golf carts may be used and restricts their use by anyone under 16 years old. During the Council's May 2nd meeting, St. George Police Chief Kyle Whitehead spoke to the City Council about the new ordinance. The ordinance came about due to mounting concerns from police officers and area residents, particularly in the Little Valley area, of children driving golf carts in a reckless manner, while also piling on a load of other kids, some as young as 12, onto those small vehicles. Penalties attached to the ordinance include an infraction for the first offense and a Class B misdemeanor for the second offense if it takes place within 24 months of the first.
Thanks, Maury. The Southern Utah Veterans Association is leading the charge to establish a pioneering PTSD center in Enoch, dedicated to providing mental health care. The association plans to open a proposed 35,000 square foot center on a 20-acre piece of property, providing space for therapeutic and outdoor activities. The group's president, Chuck Waddell, said the organization has partnered with a local developer to acquire the land at a reduced price, laying the groundwork for the construction of the center. Local legend and longtime pro golfer J. Don Blake received exciting news on Tuesday morning. The 65-year-old Blake was granted a PGA Tour exemption to compete at the Black Desert Championship this fall, marking his 500th PGA event. The Black Desert Championship, which will be part of the PGA's FedEx Cup Fall Series, is scheduled for October 9th through the 13th. La Verkin Elementary School recently introduced a new school anthem created with the help of artificial intelligence. Here's Bridger Palmer with the story.
La Verkin Elementary School introduced a new school anthem created by artificial intelligence. Using Suno.ai, Gabby Young and her husband Steve prompted the AI with key words and phrases from the school. The output was about 10 to 15 songs, which Gabby Young then narrowed down to 3. From there, the students voted on which song they wanted to be the school's new anthem, and reportedly loved the whole process.
Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. I'm Christy Langenheim with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5.